ain't even brush my feet. We ain't got a fucking problem in the least. I don't know you. 4-9 flex that money that I ring. Vice clean like a dabba that I sing. Rich that together. Bad little bitch, he gon' look at the physique. He gon' find a way to see me in the week. You chasing on the nigga, but I got him just exactly where I need. Dropping paper, then he dropping to his knees. Little hoe, you got the right one. We ain't gotta take it to the streets. Fuck around and have your nigga in my sheets, bitch. Bitches throwing shots from the bottom, they ain't even brush my feet. We ain't got a fucking problem in the least. I don't know you. 4-9 flex that money that I ring. Vice clean like a dabba that I sing. Rich that together coming in when I'm out, still I stink. When I'm on, still I fucking make a tink. Hey. Wrist till I freeze, can't block the blessings, my God till I sneeze. And the money just I come like a drop off of the tree. If you want leave my life, then hasta la vista. Bumba clock, wrist till I freeze, can't block the blessings, my God till I sneeze. And the money just I come like a drop off of the tree. If you want leave my life, then hasta la vista. Bumba clock, I ain't met a nigga, I ain't better than. Sad why I could find a better man. See him thinking with his dick and not his head again. He gon' fuck like anyone who let him in. Please tell me y'all ain't crying over these broke little dick having ass lying on they baby mama deadbeat father ain't trying. What the fuck these niggas selling y'all? Please stop buying it. You still in your prime, how you got some whack nigga in your face straight line? How many lessons you gon' learn before you really start applying? How many times you better cry before you draw the fucking line? If he ain't on your ass, kick him to the curb. They hate it when a woman know what she deserves. They hate it when a woman know her fucking word. Ain't shit, nigga, kick rocks, send him to the birds. Wrist till I freeze, can't block the blessings, my God till I sneeze. And the money just I come like a drop off of the tree. If you want leave my life, then hasta la vista. Bumba clock, wrist till I freeze, can't block the blessings, my God till I sneeze. And the money just I come like a drop off of the tree. If you want leave my life, then hasta la vista. Bumba clock,
Don't play with it, bring it come. Why you so shy, baby? You already won. Wanna put you in my favorite position. Baby, take time with it, it's a marathon. I know. You never have a man went so. No matter how close I go, I'm feeling like I can't let go. Grips on you tightly, I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press me up. I love it when I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? Feeling like you want give me some when I pull up, don't ride. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly, yeah. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly, yeah. You say I love the way you do me. Girl, my body on your body like a two-piece, yeah. We can make a little movie. And how you give it to me just like that. I know. Girl, you turn me on. The way you blow my mind so I'm tempted to touch. Grips on you tightly, I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press me up. I love it when I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? You know how to survive with me. Put your phone on D&D. When my body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. You know how to survive with me. When my body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly.
Really don't mean a thing. I can make the change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the move. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the move. Oh, it's easy to cut through a path straight to a lane that feeds me. Oh, it's easy. So you better believe them when they say they ain't see me. It's all in the way that the public perceive me. Oh, yes, I got handles, but can they handle it? Shifting my direction. They do anything for a mention. Policy put it for my protection. I got control, yeah. Whenever the good, gon' see how the cookie crumble, cause you know it don't. Really don't mean a thing. I can make the change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the move. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the move. Shifting, 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 shifting the move. Shifting, 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 shifting the move. Shifting.
Man, don't let me be a DJ.
Hey,
I might be better than your average.
the first one was fire.
Yo, shout out to Janique, to Josh Banton and Bianca for some fire songs this summer. Just saying. We back.
Yes.
It's the Guerilla Talk podcast.
Hey, we here.
We live. And look at this beautiful artwork that Ray did. Look at that. He's about to become a graphic designer. So
Oh,
we're
let's not.
gonna
Don't put that out there in the universe. I don't want anyone
we
hitting me up.
we pimping him out.
Oh God.
If you need a ghostwriter, a graphic designer, or someone to talk shit for you, my man's over here is the one for you. Shout out to Don of the Evening Rush on the check-in on Instagram. Shout out to Six. Six, you want to join us too? You haven't been here in a while. We miss your face. I mean, you're like hella skinny, so it's not 6XL, maybe 2XL, but not 6XL. Like, I'm super proud of you though, but if you want to come in and hang out with us.
Here we're gonna talk some shit today. Had
Uh,
some days to recover from the OG Henry Godwin.
oh yeah. But that was a good episode.
It was.
If you haven't seen our episode of the Gorilla Talk podcast with the OG himself, Henry Godwin of the Godwins, I don't know what you're waiting on, but tune in on our YouTube at Rawrrzone NYC. If you're an audio person, wait, just give us a couple of more days and we'll upload everything for you.
It's out
How
there.
you been though?
Good. Hanging in there, you know what I mean? Oh, my mind is always racing, so constantly trying to think of the next best move.
So what's the next best move for the Gorilla Talk?
Whoever decides to respond.
Oh no, don't do that.
We're trying to book them. We're trying to get some talent in here.
Yo, can y'all do us a favor though, right? I need y'all to all subscribe to the Undertaker's podcast, right? Now, the only reason why I bring this up right now is because, was it on the air or off the air? That OG said that if we got
No, it
him
was
a
on there.
million, it was
On the air.
on air. So
Yep.
if we got Undertaker 1 million subscribers, there's gonna be a BSK reunion. But I'm low key trying to get BSK and Undertaker to come to Gorilla Talk.
That would be amazing.
I could die happy after that.
That would be legendary.
There would be no other. What would you do next?
That's it.
That's
That
the
that's
goal.
the yeah. That's it's top of the food chain.
Oh man. But we do have an interesting night for you guys. As you guys remember, we haven't been on for SummerSlam yet. My bad, my stomach was hurting. I wasn't trying to do it. I wasn't trying to throw up on air. I wasn't having it. Nope, nope, nope. You know, Ray's here being more suave.
Yes.
Um, we got Damien. We on the line right now. We got Damien Priest. We got Death is Slim Shady, and we got SummerSlam. I'm gonna let you pick it this time.
Let's start off with Priest.
Yo, that shit broke my heart.
Also, so you peeped it.
I watched it because you said you wanted to really talk about it, and I
It
peeped it yesterday, and I cried.
it was an amazing documentary. Amazing
Like,
documentary.
if you guys didn't see the 24 on Damian Priest and his journey, first of all, once again, Bronx motherfucking representing as the former champion. Even yeah, boy. Even though you in Jersey,
I live here. I'm from the Bronx.
then come back to the Bronx. You in the wrong state, bro.
My heart is always in the Bronx. My
Hmm.
Yankee pinstripes run through my veins. There is no such thing as red blood or blue blood. It's Yankee pinstripes. Jeter will
Grimace Met.
always Jeter will always be Captain Jeter.
Nah, Grimace Mets, bro. Grimace Mets. Sorry. Purple and blue and orange. Purple, blue, and orange.
Purple. They added purple to the.
No. So when Grimace, remember when Grimace did the first pitch recently? Ever since then, the Mets were winning for like 2, 3 months. Like they swept your little pinstripes.
I heard about that. Word has it that the Yankees had diarrhea the
The
entire series.
all 10 of it, all 15 or whoever in the team.
Yeah, it spread like wildfire.
Hmm. That's your excuse. I'm not. Just admit that we did our thing. We swept y'all 15 to like two.
Given the circumstances,
No
it
one.
was
They did not have diarrhea, bro. What are you talking
they
about?
had bad pizza. They had bad New York pizza. They had bad Queens pizza. So like it affected the entire team.
So what does that have to do with the Bronx though? When they went home
They carried over rollover minutes.
a month later,
Yeah, no, that happens.
yo, you ain't shit. Yo, go take your sore loser ass back to your little suburb in Jersey.
Oh God, so I wish I lived in the burbs.
Uh huh.
Life would be so much easier. Good Lord, where did this woman come from? I'm heading
Why
over
you?
to the Rawrrzone page. I got
Why
off the
you?
Instagram page.
Oh, you. I'm like, why you put me in a private chat? I thought that was a comment. You got me excited. No. Um, but all right. What was your favorite part of the documentary, though?
I just the entire story. Um, one thing was being close to 400 pounds and being out of shape. I can relate to that. Um, Sleeping in his car, sleeping on stairs. You know what I mean? Like just the story is like, yo, like that was a true underdog story. True underdog story. Like he didn't see himself being anything else other than a wrestler, a professional wrestler, and he went for it. And you know what I mean? I've been a fan of Priest since he entered like NXT. Like I'll admit, like I didn't know about him prior. I didn't know him in Ring of Honor. I didn't know him, on the indie circuit.
You didn't know Punishment Martinez?
No, I heard rumblings of the name, but like I wasn't really like in tune. But I've heard the name.
I would love to see them like if he could mix Damien Priest with the Punisher. I would be like, okay, that'd be kind of cool.
I'd like
Like,
to see Priest versus Santana. That would be fire. House of Glory.
are
Trips
we
make it
going to
happen.
House of Glory?
I really want to go.
Do you believe?
I have to go. If I don't go to, I would love to go to the upcoming show, in New York.
with
But if I
with
don't with
with Joe
Joe,
Hendry.
ah, absolutely. That is such a funny picture. But
If if
if I
Mello
don't
was
make
only
that one,
human.
yeah, right. If I don't make that one, then I don't. I would definitely make the next one. But like I've even been telling my brothers, I'm like, yo, we got to go to one of these shows.
Yo, I would love to podcast with your brothers about wrestling.
I wouldn't
Why?
because they're not they're not as caught up as I am.
Ah man.
Yeah,
Yo, I don't know who this is, but shout out to Slap That Ass Exotics for the name. I don't know who that is, but that's beautiful.
what's that? Instagram?
I'm on Instagram, and there's an Instagram that says Slap That Ass Exotics.
Oh, if it's the right ass.
I mean, what is the right ass?
Whatever I'm thinking about. But yeah, getting back to Priest, it was a very dope documentary. Like, you know what I mean? The support that the Judgment Day had for him, like cheering him on.
Nah, his dad is what really got me. Like, yo, he dead said I didn't think he had it for like his future, and then he's sitting there watching him at Mania, fucking crying. I'm like, ha!
Imagine, like, imagine watching that happen, like in person, especially his brothers.
Oh yeah, it, it's really like heartwarming, like how they followed him for so long, like his fans.
Yeah,
You know, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me wish that they were my siblings.
mm.
It's true.
Yes. It was a real dope documentary. Like like he watching that documentary is just like not saying typical Puerto Rican, but
That's racist.
no, in the sense of family,
Yeah,
like you know what I mean, like from the gate, how it starts off with them at the dinner table,
yeah,
and then just everything like his brother said, like they'd come home to a smile, not knowing anything he's been going through, depression. They were they walked through the door from school, smiles and jokes, and it's like, yo, like I know what that's like. So it was a very dope documentary. If nobody's seen it, I highly suggest you watch it. It was such a dope documentary.
I kind of wish after this, right? Like we always talk about, the E and all these wrestling promotions don't do what they got to do for the mental health, but like, bro, they're saying it right there in plain sight. I've been wrestling my whole life and I'm here playing a persona because I'm here broke. I'm here trying to survive. I'm here like, and it's hard. Honestly, parts of it was heartbreaking
What was
because
that shit
we
he said? He said, "You can't." I think. Well, how did he say it? You can't live off of a handshake and a hot dog. Yo,
I remember
that's
that.
crazy. Yo, like you hear like when like Bailey, like you wrestle for cheap pops and popcorn. But it's like, yo, it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot to pursue your dreams, and it does affect your mental health.
But do we still see the E doing anything about it?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say because, well, who was the last person? And I hate to even say under the Trips era, the Trips regime, but who was the last person to really like go through something?
Bray,
Bray, but that wasn't under the Trips regime.
what? Bray Wyatt's not really a product of
Well,
the Vince regime. Don't insult him like that.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
I feel like he got more creative control and stuff like that because during trips to the emergence of the era.
Vince was still hands on with Bray.
N-
There's
Those
stories out there
that last storyline though, I feel
that
like that was a trips.
well, yeah, no, but yeah, not Bray's comeback. I'm talking about like Fiend, Firefly Funhouse.
I feel like Firefly and no, Fiend was definitely Vince. I feel like Firefly Trips had a hand in it.
Probably, but remember, Vince was still active, just not visibly active, like not visibly there. Vince was still calling shots, even if it was over a phone. And like people have seen Vince like verbally like put him down.
That I could believe. And that's another thing too, with all of that that's happening around you, there's no help for them, like no
You know what?
reprieve.
I know who. Jeff Hardy. They offered him help. He declined it, and they let him go from his contract. If we're offering you help and you decline it, you could bring what's the saying? You could bring a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it.
Yeah,
Their help, they know they're offering you help. You're not taking it. Granted, we're not talking about the Hall of Fame because rightfully so, the Hardy Boys as a collective should go in. But if they're offering you help, like rehab help, and you don't take the help, all right, so there's nothing we can do. We're not gonna have you under our watch being unhealthy, and not unhealthy in the sense of his
doing
demons.
drugs. Yeah.
Yes. So you're not gonna be under our watch being unhealthy if you're not willing to accept our help. That's like watching an episode of Intervention.
Oh God.
So it's like we want to get you the help, but you have to want the help so that you can continue living your life. So we're gonna offer you this chance to get help, and that would keep him under contract. That has a job. You refuse to help. All right, so you're not gonna do what you're doing under our watch, because then the E is held accountable. So since you don't want to accept our help, we wish you the
Yeah.
best in your future endeavors.
Yo, how did you feel? And I know this is like going back to like the documentary, but how did you feel about the whole segment with him and Bunny?
Surprising.
Like,
Pressure, but surprising.
like, um,
Wait, we
in
talking
the
about Mania or Backlash?
so there in the documentary he touches on the story of how he ended up working with Bad Bunny,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's first of all the beginning part where he goes, you know, you can't have someone with a wrestler named Bad Bunny because there's a Bad Bunny that's big as an artist in Puerto Rico. And Creative went to him and said, yeah, we know. That's who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hi, Young Wolf. We're talking about the Damien Priest documentary and how he. Now you read the jabroni?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you jabronis talking about today? But he's sitting there like dumb shook. Like he's here trying to teach him how to run, fly, jump, skip, hop, and the pressure he felt. I never saw it. Like, oh no, you haven't seen it? I don't. Well, there's gonna be spoilers then.
Oh, nah, man, you gotta go watch it, man. You definitely gotta go watch it. It's definitely the only other 24 doc that I've seen
It's
that's
Bray,
equally as dope. Bray?
the Bray one.
No, I didn't see that. Thanks for reminding
Why?
me. I completely forgot. I completely forgot about it.
No.
Yo, I don't go into the Peacock app unless it's a pay per view. So it slipped my mind. I was gonna say Seth Rollins.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't. It was dope, but I didn't connect to it the way I connected to Priest's doc.
Cause he's from New York, bro.
Well, but not only that, but everything like his weight being out of shape. You know,
Yeah.
weight causes depression. I'll tell you straight up. There's times that I would look in the mirror and like it was sad to look at what I saw.
Yeah.
It was truly depressing. Like that shit affects you in so many ways. Like it affects your confidence. It affects the way you think. It affects like now I go outside with shirts with my sleeves cut off because you know what I mean. Like I'm confident enough. But before what?
Fuck boy.
So yeah, no, I definitely relate to like certain things that he's gone through, um, and
Oh no, me too.
just that underdog story, like working your way up from having nothing,
But
nothing,
bro, he also trained with Undertaker. Like in the process, the
which was
man
dope.
he idolized the most, he got to work with in such a capacity. And when you saw everyone like showing him that support, but when Undertaker dabbed you up and says he's proud of you, I was like,
Yeah,
New York winning.
yeah, like his cosigns are like they ain't as OG Henry Godwin said, they weren't like they the boys, but come on, Scott Hall, Pac, fucking Taker, The Rock, a hug from The Rock. Yeah, I mean, who else? Natalia.
He got to hug the big boobs.
She's fire. Her and her sister are fire. Her and her sister are fire.
You know
One can only hope. You know what I mean? I can only hope.
what? That there's an OnlyFans with both of them? The same like it
Well,
was with
her sister has an OnlyFans.
every and while everyone goes and runs to it right now.
Natalia would not have her OnlyFans.
She's holy Mary, that's why.
Not even because the moment she gets an OnlyFans is the moment she's released.
They'll never release her.
I didn't think they'd release Mandy Rose.
They don't like people that went to Iona College. That's what it really was.
To where?
She went to my alma mater. I'm just trying to say that the E's haters, but
Nah, they probably just had diarrhea the same time the Yankees had diarrhea.
Yo, that don't make sense. Being that shit got released almost what 2 years ago.
Nah, the travels, the rollover minutes.
Why are you like this?
Rollover minutes. I'm that old.
Yo, who should? So, if you had to put Priest like to have five, like three, um, dream matches, right, with him as champion, and it could be anyone, Attitude Era now.
Shit. Oof. Okay.
Hi, Josh.
Rollover minutes is diabolical. Word. You gotta wait for 9 o'clock for the rollover minutes.
Yeah, oh
No, no,
no.
no, no. Free after 9.
And remember the three-way calls with,
Unlimited everything.
and the three-way calls. Yo, those days back then used to be lit. Like, let's really
Nextels?
talk.
Fucking Nextels? Where you
Oh
at?
my god. Remember the walkie-talkie?
Yeah. Wow.
But wait, what you know about rollover minutes, Josh? Who are you? You younger than us.
Yo, the Blackberries. Yo, you know the Blackberries?
Are you talking about the original one that had the side thing before the front? Shout out to Sparrow in the building.
I'm not sure. All I remember is like if I'm on the BlackBerry, right, in the BlackBerry chat, and I decide to watch Corn, you can see like the
Did you
person.
say watch porn?
No, I said Corn. I'm trying not to get canceled, but clearly you are.
Okay, so
So,
he's trying to watch porn.
so at the top, and not me because I used to see it. I used to see it. I would go into the BBM chat,
That
and
was fun.
you can see if somebody was watching a specific video. So I've seen a few people like watch,
Bro,
like I would know that they were watching porn because of the name, like, oh, currently watching. I was like, ooh,
first of all, why are we sending? First of all, it's hilarious if you really
96.
think about how porn looked back then on a fucking BlackBerry.
Crazy.
Oh, someone's here.
Unless you had a sidekick. What? The T-Mobile sidekicks?
Hey, oi.
What?
So, yeah, listen, man. I told you this rambles on like Banter Club too.
Oh yeah, I figured. I didn't realize I lost track of time. I was doing a bunch of other shit. I didn't know you guys were still going.
Yeah, we were still going. We started late too. We were trying to invite people.
Shooting shit.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much. And then we talked about the Damien Priest documentary. Then we started talking about the 90s and apparently with the dial-up porn.
How you go from the Damien Priest documentary to porn? What was that transition?
Oh, we were talking about phones.
Wow.
And so then we started talking about the Nextels. I just started talking about the BlackBerry and sidekicks.
But how the BBM had the original res receipts.
Oh yeah. You used to be able to see what people were doing.
Yeah, you see?
That's one of the first things I fucking hid actually when I got my BlackBerry. When I had my BlackBerry back in the day, I was like, I don't want people to see what I'm doing.
It was such a weird time. Like, first of all, my sister used to geek over Blackberries, right? And yes, I have a sister. She just don't like being out like that. So she had like one of the first Blackberries, but it wasn't like the one that we saw with the ball in the front, right? This should look like a giant brick, okay? And on the side, it had the rotating thing, so it wouldn't go like around like the BlackBerry did. It would only go up and down.
Oh damn, yeah, okay. I know those Blackberries, the big brick ones.
What the fuck? A random. Well, we invited him because we're recording SmackDown after this, and I miss TJ. And I thought before I torture him with SmackDown, we actually let him talk about something he actually might like.
Yeah, I was talking about the World Wrestling Federation anyway, though. Damien Priest shit. I ain't see it.
But the Damien
You haven't
Priest
seen
though.
it yet?
I haven't seen it.
But
Gotta
the
see it.
Damien Priest though, it's not like I'm here talking about like,
No, the Damien
oh
Priest
yeah,
is cool. This is cool.
that's New
I just
York.
haven't seen it. I'll watch it. I'll get around to watching it.
I was just really interested when the Bad Bunny thing came up because he was so like worried that that was gonna break his career.
Yeah. I guess it'll be interesting to see something because like I know his story, so like seeing it in a package, it'll be like neatly packaged information in an hour long or however long it is thing. It'll be nice.
Yo, but he don't look like his dad though.
Priest?
Yeah.
Oh nah, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, man. I
But
gotta
yeah,
watch the World Wrestling Federation.
yo, Young Wolf. But you don't realize though that once Hazel goes on paternity leave, he's gotta watch everything.
I'm not watching. No.
You're not watching Raw?
Hell no. Are you
Oh, okay.
crazy?
I don't know.
Hell no, I'm not watching Raw. I'm not
I'm just
doing
glad.
that. I
I'm glad
don't.
we listen.
You
We
gotta
retired
drag me
NXT.
kicking and screaming to watch SmackDown. You think I'm gonna willingly watch 3 hours of Raw?
I
I
just want
did
to
that
say
shit
though.
what 3 weeks in a row for fucking what was it, Dynamite? When they were
Oh,
adding on the extra hour to Dynamite. By the third week, we were all like, no more of this. Please stop. I don't even want to do it with a wrestling show I like. Never mind with the World Wrestling Federation.
So you're not
No way.
doing Dynamite anymore, or you do it live?
No, yeah, we're doing it live lately.
Yeah, I come to notice that. I was like, oh,
Because we were doing it
okay.
with Dave, but Dave's been busy. So now we've been doing it on our channel again.
Did Dave disappear?
No, Dave's just busy. He was in the chat the other night.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
like,
but
where the
Dave's
fuck did he
busy.
go?
Life is life. You know how I go.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah. I'm not watching no WWF, no Raw, no SmackDown, none of that. Monday stream will be potpourri. Tuesday stream, you already know we rocking. And then the wrestling that I'm already watching, I will continue to watch.
You know, we
No,
could do that Jeopardy battle, the Gorilla Talk team, the Rawrrzone team versus the Ramble Maniacs, or whoever is involved
well, yeah, whoever would be available at the time. But yeah, we could do that.
for a
Yeah,
Monday.
again, there will be many ideas for streams on Monday. I'm taking all suggestions for once Hazel's on paternity leave. Just
I still want to do the Harvey
don't be wrong.
Birdman though.
That's on the table. Everything's on the table except Raw. So there you go.
Is it bad, right, guys? Like someone told me today, but you podcast about wrestling, but you hate watching Raw. I'm like, it's like pulling a root canal.
I
3
don't
hours
even.
is too long. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
I
like Raw, you
DVR.
like Raw. But yeah, if you like it, you like it. But I just feel like it's too long. Even again, like I said, I like Dynamite.
Oh no, I caught it. I knew, asshole. You fucking
Of course he
pervert.
did. Of course he did. Of course he did. But yeah, like when Dynamite did its little flirtation with 3 hours, I got worn out on it. I don't. It's too long. It's not sustainable. At least I don't think so.
So, what happens if Collision goes 3 hours?
Then I'm done with Collision. I mean, I probably
No
won't be
way.
done with Collision, but like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, that's not fun. It's too much. Like,
I
I
did
feel
ask.
like I've said it all the time. I feel like 90 minutes is the perfect length for a wrestling show. 2 hours is fine. Anything past that, you're starting to push it. For a weekly TV show, I think 2 hours is the max you should go.
So how do you feel then when you go to an AEW show and they're filming both?
Well, that's different because I know I'm going to the show. Like, I'm gonna, I'm paying to see it live. I'm gonna experience all this stuff. Is a different experience going to watch it live. You kind of prepare for that. Going to see
Yeah.
you're gonna see about 4 to 5 whatever hours of wrestling going to see it live. So it's not the same thing as sitting at home watching it on TV.
Okay. Before you jumped on, I had asked Ray because I didn't realize how long you were on there until I saw the little red light on this iPad. If you had to put 3 dream matches for Priest, whoever it may be, not just the Feds, who would it be?
I would say Ministry of Darkness Undertaker.
Okay.
That'd be one. Like that storyline, like however they make that work, I would say that as one of them.
Okay.
Um, I would
If
say Bray.
I feel like that's just a generic, like everyone would have wanted Bray just because he's Bray.
Yeah. Mm.
What about you, TJ? What he thinks?
Matches for Damien Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him. He probably would have been cool as like a streak opponent for Undertaker, like mid 2000s, where he was having all those matches with all those guys in that pocket. That would have been fun. You got to do him with the outsiders, right? Him in
Ooh.
versus either Kev or Scott. I feel like that would be a cool dynamic. Personality wise, Scott, but also Kev.
Ooh, Punishment Martinez and Swerve.
Yeah. Out of current guys that are around, like I think him versus, I think it, like Swerve versus damn near everyone would be interesting, just because I think Swerve is such a dynamic wrestler. But yeah, him versus Priest would be cool.
Yeah, I said Santana, definitely. Bias, I would book that in House of Glory.
Yeah, you could do that, or if somehow, some way, Mike Santana ends up in the World Wrestling Federation, they could do it there.
NXT.
But, yeah, maybe. Yeah, he probably would end up in NXT.
Being the relationship that the E has with TNA.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I keep forgetting. But yeah, that will most likely happen.
As long as it ain't an LWO situation.
Oh God.
I'm yeah.
They're wasting Zelina with this.
If they ever call Mike Santana, you got to tell him that's not his name. It's just his gimmick name. God damn, man.
I hate that.
Everybody end up in the damn LWO.
Oh god, yeah, right. Fucking, I don't know. Maybe either between, and I'm talking like around that time of the first Iron Man match, either Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels.
Ooh.
It depends on what storyline it is, but I would want to see either or.
Yeah, that would be good. Him and Bret would definitely have a good match. Him and Shawn would have a good match too. But yeah, him and Bret, like, yeah, I'm thinking of because he is like a better Diesel. But him and Bret would have that sort of dynamic of SummerSlam. What was that, 96ish or whatever? That Bret and Diesel had that match.
Bret and who?
Bret and Diesel.
Yeah, because when it comes to like, I don't want to use the certain word because it's just gonna be a pause fest. When there's certain taller wrestlers versus shorter wrestlers, they seem to be good fights. Like Kevin Nash versus Rey Mysterio, where Rey had to remove the mask.
Yeah, wrestlers that know how to sell the big little dynamic. That usually makes for a good match, easy good match.
Yeah, so I would say either Priest and Bret or Priest and Shawn.
Yeah, hell, Priest would have been around back in the WCW days. Probably would have had a good match with a lot of those guys.
Priest and Hoover.
Yeah, Hoover 2, Psychosis,
Word.
all those dudes.
Or Priest and ECW.
Yeah, him and ECW with like guys like Super Crazy. Yeah, shit.
If
Damien Priest was around, if like he was around in the 90s, then the guy that probably would have booked him the best is probably Paul Heyman.
Yeah, fucking. He would have definitely killed Spike. He would have killed Spike Dudley.
You're a fucking big New York guy. Puerto Rican, they're gonna fucking kill Spike Dudley tonight. Yeah, it would have been great.
Through the tables.
Yeah. You are gonna be the new nine. He would have been a better 911, a way better 911. Dude had more than one move.
Priest versus Mike Awesome.
Yeah, Priest versus Mike Awesome. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Oh my god! I want that match. Fuck that.
Yeah, fucking him dealing with Shane Douglas and Taz and being in the mix with all those guys. Him and Bam Bam.
Ooh.
Yeah, him and Bam Bam would have been cool. Yeah.
Bam Bam would have had to gone through the ring. That would have set the place on fire.
If any promotion would have been the spot for Priest in the 90s, it's ECW. ECW.
Kevin, let me ask you a question. But if he was part of an independent promotion, where do you think he could have gone?
What, back then?
Like now? No, now. If you had to put him in one of these now.
Oh,
that's not AEW.
Yeah, no, it's hard. The indies now are not the same as they were back when he was around in like the 2000s. Because like there really isn't, like back then you kind of had like CZW type guys and you had Ring of Honor type guys and you had IWA Mid-South type guys. Like there are guys that work regionally. So I guess if you want to talk about regions, he would be like a HOG. He'd be East Coast guy. So he'd be working around here. But stylistically, he'd probably just work everywhere. He'd be in the AIWs. He'd be in the PWGs. Like, he'd be everywhere. Because that's how the indies kind of work nowadays. You just build your profile and do it like that. So, I mean, yeah, if he were around, if he were in the indies now, we'd see him in places like HOG.
Yo, who's that Mexican wrestler that Kenny Omega fought on AEW? I can't remember his name.
Which one?
Oh man, he did this crazy spot when Kenny Omega was on the table. Like he jumped off the ropes and he did this fucking. He jumped off the rope and did this like, damn, I can't remember his name.
Could it have been Phoenix? Did he wrestle Vikingo in AEW? Young Wolf, you still here?
Him. I think it's him.
Oh, Vikingo?
Yeah, Priest versus him.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that would go crazy. Yes. Yeah, Priest versus pretty much any of the high-end luchadors like a Vikingo, Commander, or Ray Phoenix. Like, those guys he'd probably do well with all of them.
Yeah. So I would say maybe House of Glory or the promotion that Conan deals with.
Oh, AAA?
Yeah, somewhere where Priest is going to be able to not have to work, according to WWE standards, and he can just or fucking NXT Brooklyn, because those pay-per-views were out of this world.
The original ones, not this new shit.
Oh yeah, the takeovers.
Yeah, them Brooklyn takeovers were classics.
Yeah, those were different.
Those shits were better than the main pay-per-views.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
By considerable margins.
Like, I don't watch NXT anymore, but has it actually even gotten better since the Cartoon Network days?
I couldn't tell you.
I mean, yeah.
The last time I watched NXT, it was Halloween Havoc last year. Yeah, we watched that live. It was, who was it? Gigi Dolan and Blair Davenport had a match in the damn dark, and the crowd just chanted for tables all the time. I was like, this show's so weird now. It was a pretty good match, aside from all the weird shit surrounding it. But yeah, that's what I last saw of NXT. That's what I last remember seeing of NXT.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, go ahead, Ray.
No, I was gonna say, with the new additions to the roster, it looks like it's going in a solid direction. Ethan Page, champion. Lexus King is there. The relationship with TNA. Who else is there? The two new women that they signed. They got Alexa Bliss. 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 The one that had the match versus Sasha Banks. I will not acknowledge that trash ass name.
Well, Mercedes Monet, that's what she be. Mercedes. But yeah, Stephanie Vaquer, you mean?
Yeah, she,
Yeah.
her, um, yeah, they got a pretty good. They got a pretty good roster.
Oh yeah, that's they do got
But
some.
as
Yeah,
far as
Stephanie Vaquer is down there, and they got
they,
Julia down there.
Julia, who?
Fucking Julia, Giulia from Japan. Julia.
Oh, Julia,
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Julia Hart. I'm like, what?
No.
nah.
I was like, what the fuck did I miss out on?
God damn, Rossi Ogawa, Tatman. That man is a op, but you know they do got a lot of talent over there.
Priest versus anybody from the House of Black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him and Brody King would be hella cool.
Oof,
Very cool.
hell yeah.
I would actually like that a lot. That'd be a hell of a match.
I want him and Mox.
Yeah, he'd have a great match with Mox because Mox just you get in there with Mox, you got to fight. And Priest is with that shit. We clearly saw that. So,
He'll
yeah,
fuck
him and
everyone
Mox,
up.
him and Mox would have a great brawl.
Yo, if you're in the chat, whether you're on Instagram or on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, who you want to see Damien Priest with? These matches, shit.
Facts, Young Wolf, the bloke.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
win definitely caught me off guard too. I didn't think they'd put the belt on him that quick.
Hey, all ego.
Yo, I think I remember the last time I really saw NXT. The Street Profits had just debuted on NXT.
That's
That's
horrible.
a minute ago because they've been on the main roster for mad long.
Yeah, I think Street Profits runners up. They're
Yeah,
just dragging it at
they
this
gotta
point.
break up.
Yeah, because
Like they can support each other.
even this chick with them, it doesn't make sense. She needs to be sent back to NXT.
BFAB?
Yeah,
Damn, what? Well, I mean, damn, if Maxine Dupree could be on fucking TV, then I think
but
she
she's
should
Yes.
just
stick around.
she's just not. BFAB isn't in a situation where she's gonna thrive. She needs to
guess.
build. She needs to build as a single competitor because I don't see her and Street Profits don't make sense to me.
They're gonna just keep her a valet the way they're going.
If they were heels, then I would understand. But even the Street Profits themselves. That's it. Bobby Lashley's out.
What
It's time.
happened? Like, why did he get cut? Because I saw a post, and I don't know if it was one of those like "got you" posts, but apparently there's some type. We know there's racism, but he called it out or some shit.
Apparently, well, as far as Bobby goes, I guess he kind of just don't fuck with Triple H in his booking. He fucked with Vince's shit more. But yeah, with MVP, he's kind of been going online and like replying to shit and liking certain comments that would sort of indicate that there is some racism going on in the World Wrestling Federation.
No, really?
I don't.
I know. The WWE racist? Well, I know.
What? Never.
I mean, as far as Lashley, I think Lashley believed in the whole like, yo, you have to have a certain look to be a superstar. Like that's what Vince got his rocks off on. You had to have the look.
He also got his rocks off of whatever female was working at the E.
He was a sick
Ew.
freak. But I mean, yeah, like Lashley fit the he passed the Vince McMahon criteria. So Vince always sort of had vision and use for him. And I guess Triple H doesn't have that same vision and use for him. So Lashley's like, well, I guess ain't nothing here for me. That's how I imagine how it comes off.
Yeah. And I'm not sure the whole MVP dilemma.
MVP, like the MVP stuff is just like him, like, you know, kind of poking at the bear, so to speak, on social media. But like, he ain't outright coming out saying, yeah, the man is racist. but he is alluding to it. He is alluding to the fact that, you know, he and Triple H clearly didn't see eye to eye on whatever was going on there.
EJ, my thing is, and it's gonna be fucked up to say, right? Because who knows that isn't the reason why he left back in '07. Like his other tenures in the E, right? They could flash money at it, them both, and they're gonna come back over there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way too. Because I mean, like, if your problem is really that you were working for a racist, you were working for a racist before. So, you know, if the bag is right, the bag is right. But maybe they really don't feel as if Triple H was going to utilize them properly. And there is money out in pro wrestling now. There's decent money out to be made. If you don't like your situation where you're at, you can try your hand somewhere else.
They turned them heel, then switched them back to faces too soon. Broke up the street, the Hurt Business too soon.
Now that hurt.
Yeah, that sucked.
That fucking hurt.
They could have even revamped the Hurt Business with Omos, whatever his name is. They could have definitely redid it with Street Profits and Omos. They could have did it, but I mean, for whatever reason, this is all speculation. I don't think maybe there's somebody who MVP wasn't getting along with that might have been racist. I highly doubt Trips is racist. It's possible, but
I could see it. I'm not saying he is. I could see him be racist.
he danced with the fucking New Day in the middle of the ring. I don't see it.
I mean, Vince did all that too. I don't mean anything.
And shitted on people, literally.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, Vince palled around with black people and did all that shit too. But I would undoubtedly say Vince McMahon was racist. And I don't know that Triple H is or isn't, but he has been a part of that creative environment for a long time. So.
And then on top of that, do you not notice that all the older talent that was there is like now kind of doing the Homer Simpson out thing? Like AJ Styles is gone. You have like
he ain't gone.
He said he's retiring, bro. You really think he gonna?
Well, my freaking time is almost up. I mean, I'm almost be 50 years old soon.
Yeah, you know.
I want to go play Xbox.
Yeah, facts.
Play my freaking Xbox.
Exactly. So, like, they're slowly like putting them out, which is cool because hopefully these new guys get a chance to shine, but they don't treat them right.
Shit.
Who else? Who else is? Cena's retiring. But you gotta make new stars.
That's fine though for Cena retiring. I want another fucking season of Peacemaker. He can't do that if he's helping in the East.
I don't watch that, so I wouldn't know.
Blasphemy!
Yeah, no, Peacemaker is great. I'm ready
Why?
for that.
There's too much. See, all right. So here's the thing, right?
This is the role he's meant to play.
We're talking about all this. Is this exactly why I'm so behind on other shows? There's too much wrestling on TV.
That is true.
3 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Tuesday. What is it? 2 hours on Wednesday.
But that's if you choose to watch all of them.
4 hours on Friday, and about 2 hours on Saturday.
And don't forget the 5 hours on Thursday between Ring of Honor and TNA.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else exists in your world, then I can understand that.
I'll put it on my phone on the ride to work. Oh my God, Peacemaker versus Cody. Yes, please. That'd be hilarious.
Peacemaker versus Cold Lander.
Yes.
Goldlander.
Yeah, sure. And Peacemaker should squash him.
Yo, I finally finished The Boys.
I have yet to watch it.
It's very good.
Kevin, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, so it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot better than the comic ever was. It definitely diverted way away. So yeah.
And Homelander is one sick fuck.
He's a sick freak.
That Liberty chick is gonna fucking die from whatever medicine. I don't. Where you'll eventually see it. Fucking breastfeeding, trying to lactate. Are you kidding me? You gonna die over that for Homelander?
You'll
What?
put all the gimmicks together soon enough. I won't spoil shit.
I finished it. I'm waiting for the next season.
Oh, all right, yeah, fair enough.
There's nothing to spoil if the next season is not there yet. Oh shit! Peacemaker sets Coldlander on fire.
I like that. End him.
Yo, guys, by the way, rest in peace to the Cartoon Network website. That era that started with the internet is now over.
Yeah, RIP to all the old Flash games. A lot of them have been archived, but still.
I know.
I hope they move certain shows from Cartoon Network over to Pluto TV.
Probably will outsource a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, because they've done it with Nickelodeon shows like Rugrats and Hey Arnold.
I love that they do it with the old sitcoms.
Hmm.
Sometimes you just want to binge on some random ass shit, and right there, oh my god, look, there's like a channel for I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
But they did our Cartoon Network wrong though.
Meanwhile,
What did-
Dan Schneider's sticky hands for Nick is still alive.
That shit about Drake Bell still surprised the living fuck out of me.
Yeah, very, very sick industry.
So all I gotta say about SummerSlam's over, it was mid.
It was more, that pay-per-view was more about Judgment Day turning on Priest and Rhea and Roman's return. Everything else was just, let's fill in the empty spots, and this is what we're focusing on. Which sucks because it was SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, I was already cranky from that day. And then the only like when you really think about it, and me and Tev were talking about it on SmackDown, all he was trying to do was his fucking job. He picked up the fucking bracelet so it didn't break.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking match.
I still, you know, it's crazy that every time it gets mentioned, it's like, oh shit, that's right, that match did happen, because everything has been Judgment Day and Roman. So like when you mention it, it's like, oh shit, yeah, that's right, that match did happen.
Oh yeah, that match did happen. That shit was trash. Oh yeah.
That's a match that everyone was waiting for to fucking get over with. But do you know though, and I found this out yesterday, that the outfits they all wore, so like Seth's outfit was supposed to like be like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, it was a big SummerSlam '97 reference.
Yeah,
I didn't really get that from Drew. I got Aquaman.
I got Aquaman too in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew might have been doing his own thing, but yeah, Punk and Seth were definitely.
Yeah.
It was just one of those.
And I mean, the way the match was booked, a lot of the ref spots were the same as that match because what's the name? Sean was the ref.
Even the last the pin, like,
yeah, the pin, the chair spot, all that, like it was, all watch that match. That match was way better than fucking Drew.
Another classic.
Yeah,
Bret and Undertaker.
Yeah, Bret and Taker. It leads
Oh
to
man.
Hell in a Cell. So
Are
good
we even
match
having a hell?
leads to good story.
Are we even
Leads to
having Hell in a
legendary
Cell?
match. Uh, they're
Or are
not
they
doing a
gonna
pay
can?
per view anymore. I don't think, right? So they'll
They're
probably
gonna
just
cancel.
announce the match soon.
That's crazy. Like, out of all the pay per views you gonna cancel, Hell in a Cell, really?
I mean, they should have been canceled it years ago before they killed the stipulation, but better late than never, right?
I don't know. I actually liked Hell in a Cell matches. It was extremely dangerous, but
But not every match was a Hell in a Cell match. So I was like, they should have definitely killed that shit.
Yeah, I like them when they mean something, but
That's like, oh, Extreme Rules. The Extreme Rules we watch is nothing compared to when they took it back to the ECW arena.
yeah.
So it's like every match is Extreme Rules, but it's just like it's not the same. You guys got to go to the Hammerstein Ballroom and fucking duke it out. I don't want to see 50,000 people. I want to see someone buying popcorn while someone's getting chair shots. That's my definition of fucking Extreme Rules.
yeah.
Shit.
Come on, E, get it together.
What happened?
Ray, it's time for your main event because you've been waiting for this Eminem project forever.
Yep.
Where do we start?
I mean,
I know Tev definitely heard it.
I don't want to go song for song. I just want to give my overall um feedback on the album.
Okay, talk to us.
At first listen, I was like, okay, the story the story that I got right before listening to it was like, all right, all the events that led up to the death of Slim Shady. But then I'm listening and I'm like, yo, like I'm not hearing anything of any events leading up to it until after. Then it was like, okay, it's not so much of the events, but everything about him that people were trying to cancel, like everybody he talked about, like the content that he put out. Um, then the theory came out. You have to, so from start to finish, it's supposed to be Marshall killing Slim Shady until you listen to the album in reverse, and then it's supposed to be Slim Shady killing Marshall.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, this is pretty fucking genius. I mean, he's not the first person to do it. He won't be the last person to do it. But I was like, okay, because I'm listening, off of first listen, it wasn't up until Guilty Conscience 2 where I was like, oh, I get it. Because that song is so deep into the track list that I was like, oh, now I understand. So then once I was done listening to it, now I got to listen to it as a fan. Instead of like listening to every single thing and trying to pick out everything. Listening, from a person haven't got an album from you for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Um, so then when I finally heard it as a fan, I appreciated it more. Then the theory came out. Then like, oh, that's dope. But favorite song off the album is Temporary.
Why?
Just it was like you couldn't like the the way it was put together was just amazing. Like Skylar Grey, like I don't think there's anybody else who would have been able to do that chorus the way Skylar Grey did it. Like the it's so detailed from the audio clips of him and Haley to like the instrumental, the beginning from the moment he says a lot of people ask me, that's like vintage Slim. Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP. That was a nostalgic move. Um, yeah, it was a dope. I thought it was a dope album. Um, yeah, my favorite song off the album is "Temporary," which is crazy because of what he does throughout the album. But it's definitely one of them things. Like, good thing he put out the PSA about listening to you got to listen to it from start to finish, because if you just skip it to one of the songs, you're really gonna miss it. And it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
So, and look, thank God I didn't skip it, because then it's like looking at the track list. Oh shit, Guilty Conscience 2. Let me go straight to that song, and that's like what song? What 12 maybe?
Yeah, it's toward the end.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. So listening to it every like from start to finish was dope. Then if you listen to a song, backwards from last song to first song, then it's like, oh shit, this is supposed to be Slim killing Marshall. Like, Addiction is like supposed to be him like tying him up and forcing him to drink pills. Like, it's crazy, like the way like the shit was like put together. So I mean, yeah,
I feel like there's never gonna be another like Eminem. Like I feel like this album is so finite for him. Like I really don't think we're gonna get another album after this.
he has to give us a Bad Meets Evil album.
You got Hell the sequel.
No, yeah,
He probably won't make a better one than that if I'm honest.
Like
yeah.
I can't see him.
I think Royce smoked his boots on that project.
Yeah, and he
Royce
definitely
was not playing.
now. I mean, Royce is he's just at this point he's just ahead, but there's nothing against him. Not like I thought the album was interesting as a concept. I thought Guilty Conscience 2 was an interesting track as an examination of what Slim meant to his career, what it did for him, and the good and the bad of having that persona. So yeah, I thought it was kind of a solid deconstruction of that. I like Fuel just because JID was on there rapping his ass off.
Oh man,
Yeah,
he fucking smoked them on that.
yeah. So that was a good track. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the listening backwards thing works entirely because, like, in that case, Slim kills Marshall midway through and then just raps the rest of the album, which I think thematically it works front to back better because they fight essentially the whole album up to Guilty Conscience 2, where
Mhm.
where Marshall finally kills him. And then he just kind of raps the rest of the album. He does songs to Haley, and then like that song to Haley felt almost like, should I be listening to this? This feels very personal.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
but I mean, there's people think that there's gonna be a side B.
Maybe.
Can
Yeah,
you
maybe
really
that
make a side B to that though?
If the theory of Slim killing Marshall was done in the sense that you can't kill Slim Shady, then I definitely am curious to know how the side B is gonna play out.
yeah. And the whole thing technically was a dream anyway, right? Because it was Eminem about to call his manager on the phone, and he had a nightmare.
Hmm.
That shit's hilarious. I like Bad Habits, honestly. Like it was major shady vibes. I was just like, I walk around listening to it, laughing at it.
But that was a fun track.
It was one of those play arounds. We already heard Houdini and Toby.
Yeah, Houdini was okay. Toby was cool. I like Toby actually.
Yeah, I think I thought they all killed it. Baby Tron, I thought Sean killed it. So there's a line from a song from someone by the name of Ren. The song is called High Ren. And when I think of Eminem and Slim Shady, I'm gonna get to the line. Um, hold on.
You
Well,
see
I
how in depth we're getting into this stuff? He got notes.
Yeah.
hold
If
on
you're
because
tuning in
the
before
line makes sense. I just gotta find it.
if you're tuning in now, we getting Ray's analysis of the death of Slim Shady on the Gorilla Talk podcast.
All right. So here's the line from that song, which makes like he didn't dedicate it to M, but when I hear these lines, it's like M is Slim Shady. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we. We are one split in two that makes one. So you see, you got to kill you if you want to kill me. So if you're listening to the Death of Slim Shady front to back as it was designed, but then you listen to it in reverse, the possibility of a side B is like you can't kill. The only way you're gonna be able to kill Slim Shady is if you die.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ultimately what will happen in real life, though.
Well, yeah, nobody wants that anytime soon, unless you're just not a fan of Marshall. Unless you're
Yeah, no.
Benzino, you're Benzino,
Oh,
then you're praying for that quicker.
stop,
You're praying for that
bro.
sooner than later.
Benzino was crying on that interview.
You know what's crazy that people be like, "Oh, why does he keep dissing Benzino?" People don't realize Benzino's been doing interviews for years talking about Eminem. So when M finally strikes, it's like, "Oh, but why is he dissing Benzino?" This guy has done 15,000 other interviews from Vlad to fucking Drink Champs where he can't keep this guy's name out his mouth.
Dick sucking.
Yeah, no, Benzino been bitching about him for decades now. You gotta let it go.
Yeah, what M does one song and it's like, oh, M doesn't know how to talk about anything new. Nigga, Benzino's been doing interviews for years.
It's like at this point, like most people going to hip hop concerts now don't even fucking remember the Source magazine. They don't even know what that is. Let it go. Let it all go.
The Source magazine in the good old days, not now.
Yeah,
I wish they revamped that shit.
yeah. I mean, would I don't even know what they would even do for present day.
Instead of the freshman cover, I wouldn't, not necessarily the freshman, but like pull the RA Rugged Mans, pull the Talib Kweli's, pull like you know what I mean the lyricists that are you know the con like pull the Immortal Techniques, do your own ciphers, highlight you know bring the unsigned hype back. But if you can do the unsigned hype, do an unsigned hype cipher. I don't know.
Uh,
Speaking of ciphers, Ray Pearson needs to get back to them ciphers.
I'm not against it. It's just
And then you need to bring Tev with you. He raps too. Or he rapped.
listen, I'm not gonna say I'm on hiatus, but I'm chilling for now.
the MC never gives it up.
No, yeah,
It,
that's true.
it always is. It's always a part of you.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say that I'm done or not doing it because I can do it whenever. I'm built like that. But
Oh, okay. Okay, Macho Man.
yeah, yeah, dig it.
All right, gentlemen. Any final comments? Because we got SmackDown too that we got to deal with.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Any final comments? If Shane goes to AEW, to hell with him.
Shit, to hell with
You,
AEW if they do that.
Yeah, I've already lost a lot of love for that organization.
Hey, fair enough. But the last thing any wrestling organization trying to be worth anything needs to be doing in 2024 is bringing in a McMahon. It's just how I feel. But
and You need to be at one of those damn fucking press conferences and just make them feel uncomfortable.
I'm
I
telling
just
you,
need
I'm
to see that happen.
gonna get kicked out like John Pollock. They're gonna be like, get this guy the fuck out of here. They never invite him back.
Do it. You know you want to just say at one point you at least tried.
I'll go to an AEW one. I'll probably make them a little uncomfortable, but I don't think they'll kick me out.
All right, Tony Khan. My question is, why are you such a pussy?
Like,
Like,
definitely get kicked out for that.
not even like saying in like a regular. Like, why are you such a pussy? You gotta throw the face. Like, you're such a pussy. And just there, like, why are you such a pussy?
Like, why don't you get in the ring with one of your wrestlers?
He took a TK driver from the Bucks.
Man, that man rode down that ramp as if he was on fire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit. He's not a worker. He's not a performer. And I appreciate that he doesn't fucking act like one. To be honest, he's done the couple things, and for the most part, he kind of just stays out of the way and works.
Man, he was just happy he had nuts in his face.
That's fine. I would rather that than a fucking nigga have his main guy be like, this guy hates being on TV, but then is on TV all the fucking time. But Triple H is one of my favorite wrestlers ever, but he full of shit with that. He full of shit. This guy hates being on TV. Shut up, nigga.
All in the videos.
Of course, and of course, that Netflix deal. Always bringing that
up, bro.
Mr. I need PR 101. But nah, he can't speak though. If we're gonna be honest, Tony Khan can't speak for shit.
He sounds emotional every time. He sounds emotional every time he talks. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? You don't get pussy? You pussy?
You really want to go and ask him, don't you?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, fam. I'm gonna hit him with, yo, fam. I'm not even gonna say sir. I'm not gonna say Tony. I'm like, yo, fam. What's wrong with you? You don't get pussy? You pussy? They're definitely kicking me out. I'm banned from every AEW event after that. And then I'm gonna go like this to Aubrey's face.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Fuck you for getting Stevie Richards' fucking video taken down.
Shit.
Yeah, because when he was talking about the shit when Mox had that concussion, she was the reason why that video was taken off of YouTube.
Wow.
She's like the reason. She's just their video person. It got hit in the algorithm, but she didn't fucking get it put back. That's what it was. she could have got it put in back, but she didn't. She's the protection police. Yeah, a lot of content creators get mad at her because when they slander AEW, she doesn't do anything for them, and it's like, I don't know. What do you want?
They don't get paid. I think they just don't get paid enough, so they don't give a shit.
They fucking.
I mean, look, there's money in grifting, so I understand it in a sense, but
Tony just likes yes men around him because he's a pussy.
He's a billionaire. Most of them have yes men around them. That's how they operate.
So today on the Guerilla Talk podcast, the moral of the story is that Tony Khan is pussy.
Yeah.
Wet pussy.
What is wrong with you?
And the two major wrestling promotions, one is, I guess, a pussy, and then the other is full of fucking sex traffickers and racists and shit. So can we get a promoter that's like cool?
Who hasn't been to a Diddy party?
You get someone that's cool.
So you just X'd out like half of entertainment then, because they probably all went to a Diddy party.
I'm saying the industry is not nice.
So I think we should just make our own promotion then.
Probably support DPW in the meantime, and the HOG and support your local indies.
Please
support your local indies.
And stay away from any wrestler by the name of Hologram.
hologram.
All right, guys, where can they find y'all?
You can find me in the middle of Times Square sleeping on a cardboard box. If you see a cup there, please donate. I'm just looking for change. Bars. Other than that, at It's Ray Pearson everywhere. It's RayPearson.com. I will rap for food.
What is wrong with you?
Because Tony's a pussy, that's why. An unshaved one.
Ew! This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
get
Here.
understand what the beef is about.
So this is here. I got something for Tony for you, Ray. Hold on.
Don't show me a pussy.
Hold on. Yo, first we need to streamer gotta cut it out. If I'm playing the fucking video, obviously I want the fucking sound.
No, it's gonna do that. You can't. You're just gonna have to manually do it every time.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Where can they find you, Trev?
Man, find me on Instagram at Ramblemania Show, at Banter Club Podcast, on Twitter at Ramblemania, and find me in the Ramble Zone so I can get this stupid ass SmackDown show out the way. I'm tired of watching this shit.
Time out. In my defense, I offered to make wings for SummerSlam. No one got back to me.
I wasn't even.
I invited you to 2 birthdays, which I had food waiting for you. So
That's
I
on me.
more.
But SummerSlam, I wasn't home until late.
I'm just saying, I offered my services to compensate because I got nothing else in my pockets right now but food.
Yeah,
But
I'll collect at some point since I got to keep watching this fucking show.
yes.
All right, yeah, that's wrap. I'm complaining too much.
What's up, world? It's me, Katie. So you can catch us everywhere at Rawrrzone NYC, www.rawrzonenyc.com. Catch me in the Ramble Zone with the Ramble Mania crew, aka this man over here, the current champion. You're the champion right now, right?
I am the champion.
El
I am the world
Champion.
champion.
From myself, the champion, and the Bar Christ who needs to come back and actually be the Bar Christ. We bid y'all a too sweet, a good fight, and stay chilling.
Tony's a pussy.